gourmet is what it's all about, though, when you want to talk about almost a fancy heritage bread. This is a croissant that is made in France, crafted out of French ingredients, and the size that we have for you right now is the same original size they brought to QVC several years ago that has become one of the most popular food items on auto delivery ever. This is M51597. Now, I will tell you, I'm not sure that this particular assortment is on auto delivery, but it breaks down to $1.28 a croissant if you go for the set of 50. We have Kelsey Sweetack joining us, and she is one of the wonderful people that helps to bring these croissants to QVC. So I'm so glad that you're with us. Mwah.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here with these. My husband and I just came back from Paris in December, and smelling this hot tray of croissants takes me right back there and makes me miss being on the streets of Paris, having a cup of coffee and enjoying my croissant. So I'm so excited to bring these from Paris to you in your freezer. What?
In your freezer. Most of us will probably never be able to get to France. So for those of us that can't go back to that memory, I need to let you know at home, you can feel like you're actually sitting in the streets of Paris, but here's your offer. That is the bounce of the dough that we want on the inside. You have two ways that you can get this home. In terms of piece count, you can go for the set of 25. The set of 25 is $49. If you want to go for the full 50, twice as much food, only $15 more. And if you say there's no room in my freezer for this, I say, aha, you are wrong. And we will explain why you are wrong in just a moment, because they do ship flat. But what I love about these is that we don't have access to these ingredients in the United States. This really can only come from France.
Only from France. They're pure French ingredients, and one croissant is 25% French unsalted butter. So you look at this, and a quarter of this is French butter, and that's one of the most important ingredients in the 63 layers.
And you know what? When these are crafted, it is, because this is a pastry, don't forget. It is pastry, and then they put a layer of butter, and then they fold over the pastry, and then there's more butter. Do you see how that pulled off? When you take that first bite of this out of your oven or your toaster oven, it practically melts in your mouth.
It does.
On contact.
It absolutely does. And it's a little bit of crunch on the top, but it's buttery and sweet. And they're perfect for any time of day. So whether you're doing breakfast and serving them with your breakfast, or lunch and putting egg salad on them, chicken salad on them. For Easter, put your ham on them, your leftover ham from the day before.
Oh, and you know what? I believe our immediate ship date is already last call.
Oh my goodness.
There's only 2 dozen remaining in the immediate ship date. So if you don't want to wait till Easter, 12 of you, if you can get there quickly enough, will be able to get it immediately. But again, your price breaks down, if you go for that set of 50, to $1.28 a piece. You can't even, I mean, you could get a plane ticket and fly to Paris, but even sitting on the streets of Paris, you're not going to spend something that little for a croissant.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And like you said before, you don't have to worry about room in your freezer for these, because they come flat and frozen like this. There's no thawing. There's no proofing. You set your oven to 350 degrees, take them right out of your freezer, and bake them for 25 to 30 minutes. Don't open the oven door. I know it's so tempting.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. When they get this beautiful crisp brownness on the top, take them out and they're done. And you have a French pastry that you cooked for yourself and your guests and your family, fresh
and hot. One of the things I love, and I'm just going to step around you over here, because when I talk about these authentic gourmet croissants, these can be for any time of the day. I have had them plenty of times for breakfast on their own, but feel free to serve these instead of a biscuit alongside your favorite egg dish, or you can serve it. I love using this for sandwiches, because this particular size, this original size, is a great sandwich size instead of regular bread. If you want to do ham and cheese or chicken salad, is spectacular in these. But I love this glorious dessert that you're making. That looks very fresh and very springtime.
It's perfect, and it's so easy to make for Easter. You bake up your croissants. It's a little bit of whipped cream and fresh strawberries, and then you top it with chocolate sauce, raspberry jam, caramel, powdered sugar, however you want. And this really elevates your Easter entertaining to the next level, because when have your guests had a French pastry from France baked fresh in your home?
And when was the last time your house actually smelled like a patisserie? Oh. There's something about the aroma that these put into your home that is better than anything else you could possibly do. I don't care what kind of candles you have at home. Even if it's just one in the toaster oven before somebody comes over, the aroma, it fills your house.
It does.
It's incredible.
Absolutely
and the other thing too,
intoxicating.
if you've never had these, because I know they've been very popular now for years on QVC, you might not realize, and it's a surprise, when you cook these up for the first time, I want you to take a bite without putting anything on it, no jelly, no honey, before you turn it into a sandwich, because the thing that you will be amazed at is this little laced whisper of sweetness that goes through it. And it's so light that it doesn't take away if you want to use it in a savory way.
No, and it's not sugary sweet. It's just like a little bit of
naturally buttersweet.
Yes, and it's so delicious. And croissants have been made for 8 centuries. So that's 800 years of tradition on a plate that you're serving to your guests.
Why would you get them anywhere else? They invented the croissants.
They invented the croissant, so why do it anywhere else?
By the way, April ship date only. So if you want to get them in April, don't forget you've got those 2 easy payments available to you of $24.50 a month. Oh, and I want to remind you too, you can do the set of 25. And it is a great place to start because if you've got a lot of people coming to your house, you have plenty to choose from. But I would recommend doing the buy more, save more because the set of 25 is $49. It's only $15 more to bundle your orders together and get twice as much food. Because they're shipped flat, they really don't take up space in your freezer at all. But then anytime you want, within a half an hour from frozen, there's no thawing, there's no proofing. You can sit down and have a moment for yourself or a moment for a guest that comes into your house or serve them for your Easter brunch. It's the perfect Easter brunch food.
Perfect Easter brunch food. Perfect day after Easter brunch when you have all that leftover ham and turkey or lamb, whatever you have. Throw it on a sandwich right here. Perfect ham and cheese sandwich, and it really elevates it to the next level. Like you said, these do ship flat, so there's no thawing, proofing, nothing. Heat your oven to 350 and it bakes for 25 to 30 minutes. Don't open the door and you have this perfect golden crust.
If you ever open the windows when you're baking these,
you'll have a sad croissant.
You'll well, no, I was gonna say you'll have people coming over to your house. They're gonna be ringing the doorbell because they will smell this coming from down the street. And 51597, grab your buy more, save more, and grab those 2 easy pays in the April ship date only, and your shipping is completely free. Kelsey, thank you very much for joining us today. Okay. Perfect Gourmet, Carolyn, is also gone. And I need to let you know about the stuffed pork roast. This is the one that I served in my house for Christmas. That is last call. I highly recommend you try it for Easter. We started with 1,200 of these. 300 remain. That's it. I don't care which one you get because they're both delicious. But speaking of delicious, I've been lucky enough to be around the 2 times that Serendipity has been here in the past. And Carolyn, you are in